Hello and welcome to part 27 of my amazing cultivation simulator Drake speedrun video. In the previous episode, I showed you guys how to select the manuals from the Nimbus tool that I created, as well as how to favorite all of those manuals. And sadly, my computer actually crashed in the previous video, so I couldn't really on a good note, but we're continuing from there. And I'll just continue this footage from the point of me recovering from the crash and actually favoring the manuals and then moving forward with the next steps, which includes learning the manuals and doing tribulations once we have enough attainment to do as many tribulations as we plan out to do. So yeah, without further ado, we'll start the video. Alright, so my game actually just crashed. Really, or well, my whole computer just crashed, so I had to do that all over again. So if my voice sounds different or like more energy, then I don't know, it's probably because I just took like 30 minutes to try to figure out what was going on with that. But anyways, I just finished adding all of the manuals that from before, and now that we have all the manuals, it's time to actually just go ahead and cross-reference and make sure that this is the correct manuals count. So right here, I'm on the favorited manual, or the favorites section. I have it filtered, so I have a list of all the manuals that are favorites, and these are manuals in rows of 8. So there's 8 manuals on each row. So right here I have 8 times 4, which is 32, and then 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39 manuals. So now if we want to just double check that in the Nimbus helper, then you can see that the manual count is 39 here, and we will end up with -4 yen attainment. So this is pretty much the perfect build, and then obviously we'll have a little bit less yen attainment, probably even less than -4 once we get the origin forces, because I will be save scoping more heavily, because this just has 69 filled out of a possible 108. I'll probably aim for something more like 75 or more, as I have listed down here in terms of how much I want to go for origins. So now it's pretty much time to learn the manual. So first, let me go ahead and then make a save scum so that I can have this as a point of reference for when I want to go back and practice. So usually I would just name this something like 47, favorited, and then learn manuals. And then I'll do part 1 because there's 2 parts, and I'll explain that in a second. Let's do part 1. Now we can load this up, and I'll create the save scum. Alright, so we're back in the game. I just want to also make sure that this guy is going to study. Let's see, they're reading. Are they going to do the transcription? Let's see. Transcribe law. Oh, did I lose the part where I unlocked all the law manuals? Probably. Yeah, let's do that. As you can see, yeah, my game definitely crashed. I'm not lying about that. Then read this. I wonder if I get like a differently, like randomly generated stuff. That'll be annoying. I believe it was this one right here that had the stuff. Yeah, Mystic Unity is a wood law based on spell. Okay, so I should still be good either way. And then I'm gonna put this guy in practice so that they can actually get some energy up. So they're going to read about this. Alright, so now that we're back and it's time to pretty much learn manuals, we do want to take into account how much attainment we want to have in order to do the tribulations. So let me try to expand this out really quickly. So as I mentioned earlier, our attainment tribulation goal is to do 5 of them, and we need to have 374 attainment with the heavenly talisman, because our attainment, I don't know why this is -3. Okay, let me actually remove these options right here, because right now we don't have these equipped. All right, so our goal attainment would be 390, and then if I turn on these right here, which are the spirit seed and shroud clothes, because they do have those equipped. So our goal attainment would be for us to have 349 base attainment, right? But we would basically stop when this guy gets to 390 attainment. Actually, sorry, we would stop when they get to 349 attainment. Because once they get to 349 attainments, I can unequip the spirit seed and the shroud clothes, and then I can start doing the attainment tribulations. So first of all, let's see how much attainment we have planned out in our manual pavilion. So right now it says that we will have a base attainment of 395, right? So that means that mm, we can do the tribute. If we do 5 tribulations, then we'll pretty much have learned all of the manuals except for a few, which would be the ones at the end, and then I can start do the attainment tribulation. So I pretty much want to stop learning manuals as soon as we get to this 349 mark, and then I will start to do tribulations in between. It would be more perfect if it was kind of like in the middle of our total attainment, but you just have to learn manuals first to do attainment tribulations because you need a certain amount of attainment, and that's why I also didn't could eat the consumables yet, which will reduce my disciples attainment, because I want to be able to do the attainment tribulations, and if I reduce their attainment, then I can't do the attainment tribulations, and I can't reduce my attainment even further with the tribulations, which will suck. But on the other hand, if I ate the consumables first, then my disciple will be able to learn all the manuals really, really cheaply. So I'm trading the calls for the opportunity to add even more manuals, and this is going to reduce my attainment by 150. So I'm going to have room for 75 yen attainment, which is pretty big. So yeah, the first thing would be to learn all of the manuals and just continuously watch and wait until we have enough attainment to do the attainment tribulations, and then hopefully just the manuals that we have, which will be learned in chronological order, will be not chronological order, in attainment cost order, will be enough to survive the tribulations. So it's really simple. Once you have all the manuals favorited, you want to go to this guy and then just start learning and just double check everything. So this guy's at 153 and then 123, and just double check that, make sure that these numbers are good in terms of what they should be. So let's see right here, this says attainment with skill levels and reductions. So 157 and then 153 and then 122.5, which is accurate. So yeah, it's pretty much time to start to learn attainment, and then I'm going to let these guys do what they do. I actually forgot what everyone is supposed to do. Okay, Enter 4 is done doing spiritual breath chant. So let's refine and do a tribulation. Do a tribulation. I think they can do like 4 with 38,000 G. And then Enter 2 and Enter 3 are almost done too. So let's just do some refinements here. They can do 3. And then did I have that sacred talisman refined? Oh, I think I did. Yeah, I had a spirit sword, and then I have the sharp sword. Okay, and then I also have this vessel that I did want to refine too. It's tier 6 right now, which is kind of low. But yeah, let me not get distracted by this stuff. All right. So I have this Needles of Tribulation right here, which can be refined. Let's just do 3. And then, so Enter 4, Enter 1 is the last one. They can do 2 refinements, which is not that much, but hopefully we can get something. Every bit counts, honestly. Alright, so yeah, everything's going to start. Again, we're doing refinements. They unlock the law. Okay, this guy's reading about the law still. There we go. And now they're starting to cultivate, so hopefully they get some energy back. Okay, they have 2 energy. That's more than enough. I just really just needed to be not 0, just to ensure that they will at least start. So now we can just buy this again. I don't care. I'll just get 8. I have so many blessed. So now I have this guy go and equip some amber fruit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then let's have them eat an amber fruit. And then I want them to transcribe the law. So what was that law right here? It was this one right here, I believe. So wood-based law, and we have this visible target spell, which is exactly what we wanted. Nice, so we're back and we're in a good position. Alright, so let's choose this law for Primordial Symbols Law Turtle. So hopefully they eat the amber fruit. There we go. Yeah, eat, equip. Okay, they have some amber fruits in there. And now they're going to the manual pavilion. Perfect. So they're transcribing the law, and this guy is learning all the manuals. And again, I need to be watching this and making sure that they have 349 attainment. So I also have like a lot of flavor tests in here that's actually going to tell you like exactly what's happening. So this says like increase our skill level time, however, and reduce attainment. This has the full explanation. And then this is when you would go to the manuals. And then down here it says, you know, learn manuals, blah blah blah. And then it's keep learning manuals. And then it says after adding enough attainment to do desired tribulations, it says 374 for some reason. I don't know why that says 374. That should be, oh, I just I put this in like the hard way, but this actually should be that number. So I'll change that and make sure that that's in there. So this should actually be the 349 attainment. So this should use that value. So yeah, I'm just waiting until to see when their base attainment reaches 349. So we're going to do that. So again, it's at 170. Oh, these guys, they need to be using Spiritual Breath Chant. I'm slacking on that. Spiritual Breath Chant. Gotta make sure we have our chi. And the 4 can do like 3 refinements already. Let's get some needles going. Oh, we don't have Tribulation Ash anymore? Oh, that's okay. Let's do Spectre Refinement. Do 3. This guy is just learning manuals. Okay, and a 4. Oh, why are you set on sleeping, my friend? Go refine. And then obviously I want to do some bursting so that I can increase the chi on these tiles so that they can get more chi per second. Again, my game is moving, so I just have to pay attention to a lot of everything, pretty much everything that's happening. But the main thing is I'm focused on this guy getting enough attainment. So this is pretty much the longest process, just learning manuals and refining everything. Alright, Spiritual Breath Chant, let's do it right here. Okay, this guy is almost done transcribing. Looks like they finished that in less than a day, so that went perfectly. So they'll be able to learn that target all enemies spell when they can, so that we can fight the dragon nicely. Alright, so we're at 209 attainment out of 349. That's the goal. Because the goal is to get to 390, which we will get to once we remove these equips. Looks like they finished that sector. So now it's time for me to go to spell and then go to visible. This is the one that I wanted. It has a 24-second cooldown. It's pretty good. So I also favorite this and make sure we're learning that. The wood manual, so I don't need to actually put that in my manual sheet. I'll just be off by 2 attainment in terms of the yang, but it's okay. So let's remove that and then continue to learn our favorite manuals. So we got this. Did I have Heavenly Panacea favorited? I know it was like pretty like okay, so I could see myself not favoriting it. Yeah, so I have room to get Heavenly Panacea as well, so maybe I'll get that. Yeah, it's gonna give a hill to like other disciples too, so I'll keep that. So that's a little freestyle. So if I wanted to, I can just change this. And again, if I want to make changes, I have to reselect everything. I don't see myself making any more big changes, so I'm just gonna keep it like this and then select Heavenly Panacea, wherever that may be. This is based on cost, based on element. Heavenly Panacea is 3 attainment cost. So it's right here. Nice, I found it. So I'll do that. And then I do have a wood manual. That's so if I wanted to, I could add that wood manual in here to actually increase their attainment, or I could just change these Yang attainment to add 2, so I can just add 2 to everything because I know that the manual only costs 2 attainment. So let's see if I go to favorites. Yeah, this one right here costs 2 attainment. So just as like a simple way to change it, I'll just change this to 17. Then it's a Yang manual. So I add 2 to the Yang side. But if you want, you can also add it to a database. But yeah, back to learning these manuals. So now that I have Heavenly Panacea selected, it says that my Yen attainment will be, let's see, use the manual selection instead. Where's my resulting Yen attainment? Oh, I can't see it because I have the reduction selected. So let me actually reselect these reductions just to double check everything. Again, Tribulations all the way down to Fortune Due. So it says my Yen attainment will be at -13. Alright, I'll take it. I don't know why it says -13, but as long as it's negative, oh, I need to remove the spirit seed too. Because spirit seed doesn't do anything. Okay, -1. There we go. So that's the number that we were looking for. So we'll be at perfectly -1 Yen attainment for Heavenly Panacea. Alright. So now we have all these manuals favorited. Let's see. Do I have this favorited actually? Because it's better if I just favorite it so I can like learn it in order. Yeah, I don't. So I'm gonna favorite this and actually remove this from the search and continue my learning. I don't want to do too much because I do want to stop them at a certain attainment. So let me actually kind of be able to eyeball it. So there are right now at 226 attainment. So let's just keep going. I'm like, how will they get to 340 attainment though? That's crazy. All right. This is like 220, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. All right, I think about this much is enough. We'll see. All right, so Ender 2 is actually full, so let's have this guy do some refinements. I wish I could learn like just a little bit more. I also have the Sun Pill that I want to refine too. So let's just have Ender 2 do Spectre refinements on the Sun Pill. It starts off at tier, oh, it's tier 10 already, so it already was refined a little bit. So I have all these needles of tribulations. Ender 4 is pretty much full. How many refinements can you do? You can do like 4, I guess. Yeah, I think that's 4. Alright, so everything is moving. Then Ender 2, you can do 2 refinements. Let's just refine this. Oh, I should have selected 2. And again, just carefully watching this. 243, cool. I don't really care about these guys being mentally unstable. I don't know why they would be though. And this guy got his energy back. Our Ender 3 is not quite ready. Let's do a spiritual breath chant right here. And then Ender 1 is still doing spiritual breath chant. Ender 4, wake up and do refinements, my friend. Just a lot to finish. Alright, this guy's still at the manual pavilion. 261. You got this. I'm surprised that they're learning everything. I mean, not really because I did have a lot of inspiration, but wow. From 5 Eureka pills is insane. Alright, enter 4. You can do 2 more refinements. Let's see. Need to get these needles up. All of these are like tier 11. Something kind of like satisfying about stopping at tier 11. This is in the way, so let me actually move this box. So I mean, these things are moving pretty nicely. Alright, enter 3. You can do a refinement. Luckily, I have enough Anguish gems. Enter 2 can do a refinement. We're going to bring all of these up. And then enter 4, you need to do spiritual breath chant. And then enter 1 also is doing refinements. Alright, so this guy finished learning those manuals, so now he needs to learn a little bit more so that he can get to that 390 attainment. So just 50 more. Let's see. Sorry, cloud favorites. Okay, so this is 8. And this is 9, so that's like 20. Alright, this is 17. Let's actually do the math. And then this right here is 26. And then this right here would be 35. And then this would be 44. And I need it to be 349. So then this will bring it to like 350. So I'll be able to reduce my attainment to learn these at the very least. I mean, things are getting really expensive, so let's just learn these 4 right now. Okay. We're at 33, and then we're at 342. Nice. And then we're at 351. Okay, so I was actually off, so it's a good thing that I stopped. So now my disciple has how much inspiration? They only have 1 million inspiration left over, I believe. Yeah, that's 1 million. Which is perfect because I still have a lot of manuals that I need to learn. There's some tier 2 manuals that I also need to learn that I actually just forgot about. And I have to learn the rest of these favorites. So it's going to be perfect when I do the Tribulations. So let's firstly manage these guys. Let's go to News of Tribulation. As you can see, this has met the incubation requirements. So now I can actually activate these with my Nimbus Disciple, and I'll do that in the next video. But yeah, let's finish refining these things. So let's do Spectre Refinement. This one needs 2 more refinements. I don't know why I did 3. And then this one right here needs 2 more refinements as well. Spectre Refinement. So everything is just going perfectly in progress. Like everyone's doing everything like in parallel. Then this one also needs 2 more. Not the save. Alright, enter 1. You can do 1 refinement. Is there one that needs 1? Alright, this one needs multiple refinements. Let's see, how many Anguish gems do I have? I have 26 left over. That's more than enough. And then enter 4 is doing spiritual breath chant. I think I'd rather just have them do 3 refinements somewhere. Spectre Refinement. Alright, so now that this guy is at 351 attainment, I can now actually remove these clothes that are giving them attainment. Just based on the things that I added, they're at 1.5 million chi, which is way more than enough to be able to do the deletion. And I'm pretty sure the artifact mass chi is pretty good right now. So let's see. Their artifact battle power is 61,000. Their artifact chi capacity is 7.9 thousand. I mean, it's not anything crazy, but it's going to get us through the amount of tribulation that we need to do. So firstly, let's get this guy ready to do these tribulations. So the first thing that I want to do is actually remove these clothes so that I can increase their attainment. Okay, we don't want to see that though. But now they're at 392 attainment, which is 2 more than what I needed. So let's just give them some other clothes. Demon hide clothes, yeah, we'll do that. Right then, shirt. Oh, I have full demon high set, and I just didn't give it to any of my disciples. All right, and then they obviously can fit another artifact or another 2 artifacts, so I do want to give them that. These guys have all the good artifacts. This has a bad turn speed, so I'll work with this, the demolition, and I know there's another one with good power. Yeah, Celestial Thunder. So let's go to artifacts. Give this to Sir Cloud. And give this one to Sir Cloud as well. So pretty much we pause learning so that we can start doing Attainment Tribulation and then furtherly reduce our attainment now that we don't have enough attainment to get through to do all the tribulations. Because again, in order to do 5 attainment tribulations, you need 600 attainment, because 5 will reduce your attainment by 100, or 4 will reduce your attainment by 100, and then you can do the 5th one when we're at 500 attainment left over. So this is like perfect. So now this guy needs to use the Dark Armor Talisman and a Heavenly Talisman. Well, so let's see. Like the Dark Armor Talisman. Let's equip that. And then I'm using artifacts because I do want to kill the tribulations quickly, so I'm going to use like a full set of battle gear, sword, sharp sword. So let's just make sure I have enough room. We don't need Heavenly Heart. And yeah, I like to have all of those other talismans equipped. Alright, so now let's go with the sharp sword talisman, spirit sword. This guy needs to do spiritual breath chant. Spiritual breath chant over there. This guy can do some refinements, but we're not in a rush because we have 5 tribulations to do. So yeah, let's see what our power is now. Alright, so we're at 392 attainment and we have 95,000 artifact power. So if I actually turn on the 7th talisman, let's see. I want to make sure I have the right talismans on though. I want to make sure I always have Dark Armor and Spirit Sword by default. So if I turn on this Heavenly Talisman now, we're at 602 attainment, which means that we can do 6 attainment tribulations. As you can see right here, it says tribulation left 6. So this is perfect. So I can actually trigger the tribulation, and then I can change my talismans in the middle of that. So I'm really not worried about anything, honestly. So I'm going to equip this Heavenly Talisman, and then of course I'm going to save some of my game. So because this is the part where I reduce attainment with tribulations, and it's important that you do this because you want to reduce attainment with tribulations and then do origin force, because the force also needs you to have 300 base attainment. So yeah, it's just a full step to all of this. So this would be day 48, and then attainment trips. What was the name of that other file? Let's see. It was favorited learn manuals part 1. Okay. Favorited, and then 6 trips, tribulations. Let's get a little bit more descriptive. Okay, now that that's done, I will go and create my saves come. I'm just looking for it. Favorited and 6 tribulation. Alright, I found it. That was really hard. I don't know why. To be fair, it's pretty late. It's like 3 a.m. That's 2:23 a.m. Alright, now it's time to do attainment tribulations with this guy. So again, alright, so now that we have 600 attainment with this guy, we're in a position where we can do 6 attainment tribulation. And we are doing these attainment tribulations in the lesser yang stage, which is pretty good since the lesser yang stage will actually increase our disciples protect. So I also want to make sure that I have everything. Oh, I also don't have the secret quotas of Tai equipped, and I'm pretty sure that they could do it without the secret quotas of Tai, but the secret quotas of Tai will just help out a lot more. So let's equip the secret quotas Tai on Sir Cloud, and then we're going to start these attainment tribulations. And then one thing I also did notice is that this guy has 771 lifespan now, and that's because I learned this manual, Goddess of Grain's Blessing, which will actually increase their lifespan by more. So, I mean, it gets 2,500 max chi, so I can't really be mad about that, but I do have to do some more meditation with Origin Force to get our age closer to our lifespan, do like some new Tribulation math. So, without further ado, I'll start the Attainment Tribulations. And let's see, we have 8.25 area power, and this is the Earth Tribulation. So we're going to start that off and then see how that goes. Okay, we got Thick Fog. Let's do a Spiritual Breath chant right here. So this Tribulation is probably going to be super weak compared to this guy because they have so much power, mass chi, and everything else in between. So you can see, I'll just pop the cycle to get a nice full heal. And yeah. Then if I go into Beast form and then I turn on Origin Force, then my spell damage goes from 35,000 all the way up to 49,000. So now this will heal 4.9 or 490k, and then this right here heals 1.49 million chi, and this guy only has 1.5 million chi, so this is pretty much a full heal of the reverse cycle. And this is like a 1/3 heal, so they really won't have any problems with the Tribulations. So let's do this Tribulation again. We're on a second one. Oh, Chicken Sense Chi and Breakthrough. Interesting. This thing is really a Core Shaper Beast. I guess I can send Hydro on to help fight it. And then for some reason Enter 2 is mentally unstable. So let's cancel this and give this guy a Story Talisman. Story Talisman. Where is it? There we go. I have no clue why they're mentally unstable. And again, while we're doing the Tribulations, we also want to make sure these guys are doing some refinements. For our Needles of Tribulation, we just have 2. So this one right here is just 1 refinement away. Oh, this guy is in battle. Why are you fighting this guy? You should be... Okay, whatever. Let's cancel this guy's Spiritual Breath chant and then put on their refinement. Let's see, how many does this need? Okay, this just needs 1. Let's do this. And this also needs a refinement. So let's move Enter 2. I don't know why he's in battle with the chicken though. Alright, whatever. He has a pretty good artifact power, so the chicken should be dying pretty soon. Let's focus on Cultivation though. Alright, so we got this other one again. No damage whatsoever. Let's just pop a Vitality chant so we can start the next one instantly. So this is the 3rd Attainment Tribulation, and again, and as you can see, our attainment has reduced by 30, so now it's 572. So now we couldn't even do 6 with this amount, so that's why it was important that we started off with 600 by using the Heavenly Talisman. We can start another Tribulation, and we have Enter 3 sleeping, so they could probably refine one of these Needles of Tribulations. This is tier 7, so we can bring this all the way up to tier 10. And then besides that, we also have the vessel that I wanted to refine for every reason, so I use Enter 1 to refine this 3 times. Then let this guy work out. Alright, let's... Okay, the Tribulation didn't start yet. Oh, did the chicken die? Oh, I guess it died and it got turned into Beast Blood or whatever. Let's see. Do we have more Beast Blood? Yeah, we got more Beast Blood. Alright. So let's go to Enter 4 and see what he can do. Let's try to do some refinements. I guess on this, do 2 more refinements over here. And yeah, I do have Demon Beast High, so I actually forgot about that. I'll need to put that on my disciples once I'm done with this. Again, super weak Tribulations. Just do a nice little Heavenly Panacea. I should actually heal our disciples. Huh, this heals visible allies, so maybe if I do the Heavenly Panacea, then I can actually do more refinements in between. That's pretty funny. So if I do Needles of Tribulation and say they have all 6 of them, but like if I have this vessel right, and this is tier 9, and then I use this guy to refine it to tier 12. Let's see that. Oh, I just use Heavenly Panacea, so I can't use it again, but pretty much I will use the Heavenly Panacea to heal that guy after they're done doing the refinements. So let's see if we can get that going. Alright. I'll stop looking for spirit wood all over, like, that's insane. I don't know what tribulation we're on, but let's do some spirit wood chopping. Just so that we can make sure that we're covering everything that we need to do. The only problem is that we have like aggressive animals, but I'm pretty sure they're all were killed. So hopefully none of my outer disciples get attacked. And then of course these beasts woke up. Not too worried about them though. Yeah, so over here there's like a tiger, bull. There's still some scary animals. I think I probably should wait a little bit. At least until this guy gets through this tribulation. So Ender 4 is actually regenerating chi crazy, but like imagine if I pop this, right? Then this guy should technically get a full heal, right? There we go. Ah, that worked. So I could have also did this in tandem with the refinements to help out. Nice. That's good to know. Oh, and besides that, because I am fighting the dragon, I also need to build a nice little building for my outer disciples to feel safe in. So let's actually start to like clear out some of these areas so that I can get that started. I guess right here or somewhere near where I would want to have the sword and shield at. It's kind of hard to tell. So I did this on my last run where I had to create like a big structure to protect my outer disciples. And I did that first by creating something like this. Because the dragon spawns monsters, but if my outer disciples actually kill the monsters, then they will end up dying because the monsters turn into demon beasts due to heavenly chaos. So that's also something that I should have thought about. I'll drop this sword and shield right here. Then I'll put some beds for my disciples. I believe I have like 11. 3. I don't want it to be too horrible. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I have less than 10 outer disciples. Let's see. I have 6. Alright, so that should be perfect. And then I can give them some floorboards. Let's make it look a little bit cute. This is wood, so I want to use ice crystal offcut. And then because it is going to be like animals, they're going to be like at the doors. So I want to actually fortify this and make it like even more strong. Give them extra layers to have to go through. So I think 2 layers is fine. Maybe 3 would be better, but I don't know. As long as they don't attack like from this angle, we should be good. So let's see. And just block this off right here. Maybe not. I hate that is like so close to my spirit roots. I actually didn't think about that too much. Alright, so let's just add some extra padding on the side, then should be fine. But yeah, that's super important to have. And then of course I want to make sure that these guys are builders and loggers. Okay, you could be a builder. Then I'll make you a logger or a farmer, I guess. Whoever gets the job done. Alright, so this guy's going through tribulation. Not really happening in terms of that. That's so cool though. I really just figured out a way to give my disciples a full heal mid tribulation. But we have the sun pill, we got everything refined and all that good stuff. Alright, so this is the 5th tribulation. Alright. So let's trigger this. This is the one. And then once I get done with these tribulations, I'll keep the Heavenly Talisman on, so now I can do Origin Force. Because you need high attainment to do tribulations, but you also need high attainment to do Origin Force. So you gotta do tribulation then Origin Force, because you do Origin Force then tribulation, then you're going to reduce your ability to do tribulations. But you can see we're zooming through this. This thing is getting built out. This would be nice to have our vessel. So I'm thinking that maybe I should just make the vessel, but problem is that the vessel is definitely going to die when the Drake comes. So let's see if I can get Enter 4 to learn a skill. I don't know. I just trust these guys to get this stuff done. Let's see. Crafting. Let's try to make another ice crystal offcut. Let's see. Where's the ice crystal offcut? I cannot find it for the life of me. Alright, there we go. And then I just need to assign one person to be on disciple so that we can get things done quicker. Yeah, one of these snakes. Alright, there we go. So everything is going to be moved over pretty quickly. And I also want to make sure the marble block is not blocked. And it looks like I need just one more timber. Wow, that's crazy. And let's see. If I go to the timber station, where is that? It's been so long since I've actually used the timber station. Timber station, where are you? Oh, they're over here. I should do like 10 for good luck, I guess. Alright, so now that Sir Cloud is done, they survived the 5 tribulations. They now have Attainment. I can't really tell how much because I have all these things equipped. But yeah, so now they're at 242 attainment, and this is actually lower if I use the if I equip the clothes. So let's remove these clothes and then equip the clothes that I wanted to equip. So shroud clothes, which reduce attainment, shroud tunic, and then the spirit seed. Let's equip those two. Alright, so now that I've equipped those two, I see that now my attainment is at 201, which should be accurate based on my sheet. And now I need to refine the origin force that I have. So right here I have 5 origin force duns, which can be used to reduce their attainment even further. So I'll begin to do that. So firstly, I probably should save my game. And as you can see here, we got double the sub-spheres because they're Nemesis Disciple. So that's another reason why Nemesis Disciple is overpowered. And we're just going to keep Origin Force on. So we got all the needles, the Tribulation refined. And we did the Tribulations. Now it's time to do the Origin Force so we can reduce our attainment even more. And so we can just learn these manuals for super cheap. So let's see, day 49, refine origins. So for my sheet, I have it set so that I only get like a 69 reduction. So I would really have to like save scum this really hard in order to get more than that. But we'll see how far we get. Alright, so now that we've done the 5 Attainment Tribulations, I do want to move forward and show you guys how to refine the origin force. And see, I did do that, however I lost the footage and now it's pretty late. So I'm going to actually show you guys how to do that in the next video, especially since this one is becoming a bit long. So yeah, in this video I'll show you guys the next step after doing the Attainment Tribulations, which is doing the origin force and then consuming all the other consumables in order to reduce attainment for your Nimbus Disciple so that you can fully optimize on the attainment reduction that you get. So yeah, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed watching it, or at least were entertained, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.